on water, you know. So, okay, hold these in your left hand from the back of the deck. With your right hand, shuffle towards the front of the deck, and I'll tell you when to stop. They'll go where they want, so if they're fighting you, they don't want to go there. Two more times. Okay, put them down. And with your left hand, cut one pile towards yourself. Okay. Pick them up and flip them over.
On top.
Put them on the top. And then flip them over. All right, give them to me. Okay. I can't reach that. Too short on one end here. Now these are going to confirm what I just told you, so it may or may not have a different meaning to you by the time we're done with this. Whoops. Remember these? Did you do these before?
Yeah.
Okay. I know it's been a while, but... Alright, let's see. If we don't get at least 3 that match, we'll do them again. So it's don't worry about it. There's one. This is something pleasant. Somebody might even be giving you a present. So this is immediate. This is this weekend or within the next few days. So that's something pleasant you're going to do or you're going to have a good time. The bear. The bear is telling you, be like the bear. Look both ways. Use caution. Be careful. Do not trust anybody right now. Just take your time making any kind of decision. And if you need information, get it yourself. Because a lot of times people will intentionally leave out what you want to know, or they don't know really what you want and they miss what you're wanting. So it's best if you just do it yourself. Okay, you've got this one. The heron is like now and within now, between now and the next 6 months probably, circumstances are putting you in a situation that's a bit unpleasant. And there's nothing you can do about it except ride it out. Like this big bird comes and he builds a nest in your chimney, you don't know it, and you light a fire and the whole house is nothing but soot. Well, you did need new carpet, you did need new paint. It'll have a satisfactory outcome. It may not be what you want, but it will be okay. Growl. You heard that? I hope that's not on your tape. Okay, now this one is telling you you've got great ideas, but they're not practical right now. So maybe you want a big house, maybe you want a swimming pool. Well, maybe there's not enough money to pay for it, so it wouldn't be a practical thing to do right now. An example in my book is Christopher Columbus is overseas and he sees all these cows and they're 40 cents a piece. But it costs $300 each to send them home. So yeah, it's a good deal, but it's not cost effective. All right, let's see what else we get here. Okay, an unexpected meeting or a date. You're going to run into somebody within the next few weeks. Maybe somebody you don't want to see, because every time I get that card, I run into 2 or 3 people I would like to avoid. But it's just maybe somebody gives you a call out of the blue you haven't talked to forever, and there they are. I don't know, but it's coming, whatever, however that one works for you. And the birds are telling you, you need to use a different approach to what you're doing. So you didn't want that yes answer. If you want to turn it around, maybe it's possible for it to be a no answer, but you have to do something different. And the example in the book is, this farmer has this big field of corn, and there's these 2 crows, like Heckle and Jekyll, those magpies, and they're eating that corn, laughing, having a party every day, and the farmer is kind of disgusted with this, but they know that farmer can't sit there with his little gun for 24 hours a day, so they laugh and keep eating. But the farmer goes and gets a big scarecrow with bells and whistles and lights and streamers, and then they don't know what to think of that, so they leave because they don't want to deal with it. So by doing something out of character, something out of different, he got the result he wanted. So it might be the same with you. So think about what you can do different to make things work in a better way for yourself. Okay, and then these 4. Okay, so this is, you may witness a vivid traumatic life event. So you might see an accident, you might see somebody have a seizure. It could be just something that's you can't do anything about, but it's going to be kind of hard to deal with. Or this card can also mean that, okay, so things you don't realize until you go through it. So maybe your folks are old and you got to take care of them. Well, you never thought how it would be until it happens. So whatever is happening is just part of life, but you haven't had to deal with it yet. But you will be. There's a woman around you that wants to help you. She thinks a lot of you and she wants to be there for you. So it would be a good idea to let her help you the most you can without having your pride hurt or feeling like she's giving too much or whatever it is. But there is somebody definitely wants to help you out. I believe this is getting a gift too. So you got a birthday coming?
No.
No?
Not anytime soon.
Well, somebody buttering you up. Maybe you get a big Easter egg. Okay, this is profit and happiness in the home and success in business within the next 6 months. So things are going to get better for you. It just, you might have to wait a little bit. But there's also somebody around who's very inconsiderate. They're not thinking about your feelings at all. They're only thinking about their own stuff. Like maybe you scrub the floor on your hands and knees and somebody comes traipsing through with mud on their feet. Don't give it a second thought. So this is going to happen right away. So that's another thing to deal with. But like again, you can't do nothing about it. And sometimes the people know it irritates you. They'll do it all the more. Okay, you see any that I missed? Because we did get quite a few. We got more than most people get, so that's great. I think we're good. Did we do the rune stones last